Hey there everybody, welcome back to Metroid Prime. This is Spiraling Helix. Last time we made our way through the third floor of the Phazon Mines and defeated the Omega Pirate. This time we will leave the Phazon Mines because there's nothing for us to do here anymore, as we've scanned everything and collected everything there is, and we shall make our way back to the Artifact Temple, as we now have all 12 artifacts in our possession. So, I think it's about time we find out what exactly is inside the impact crater. So, first of all, I will meet you guys in the Talon Overworld, as there are still a few things to check out there. So, I will see you by the Magmore Caverns elevator there. Did you guys even notice that smooth transition? Hopefully not, because that means I did decently good in editing. Anyway though, we are here in the Talon Overworld now, making our way onwards in this first room, or second room, third one if you include the elevator room. We already have things to do. Also, by the way, if I can get these guys to disappear. This is something I've forgotten to show off for a long time. If they wouldn't mind digging their way back into the ground. Yes, there we go. There's one example of it. So, you can actually see where the beetles are underneath the ground with the thermal visor. Pretty cool if you ask me, although you get the thermal visor so late that it doesn't actually become useful at any point. Anyway though, there's a whole lot more to this room than we've actually ever explored. Before going up though, we do have a blood flower I want to take care of. So let's make our way over with our grapple beam. And just ignore these Geemers. I think Zoomers are the smaller ones. That one's a Zoomer. And as you can see, there doesn't seem to be a way forward. However, that's an edge that I fell off. I was trying to show something off. Let me just get up here again. So, if you look carefully, you might notice that there are some raindrops here. Now, this is the only platform with raindrops, however there are more. As you can see, no raindrops on this one for some reason. I am very unsure of what that reason is. But if we keep making our way up on these invisible platforms, we have an obvious missile expansion. Not so obvious without our X-ray visor. And that is not the last missile expansion actually. I don't know what I was thinking, because up through here we have another one! There we go. And with that, I feel like I'm missing one. Wait. Crap, guys. I'm worried now. Oh no. Oh no. I'm missing a collectible somewhere. That's very much not good. Well, let's move onwards anyway while I'm pondering over that in my mind. And I got the one in Fendrana with the spider ball. This is very interesting, guys. Now, usually when I play through the game, now at this point, I'm meant to have collected everything in the game, meant to have 100%. Usually I'll leave the artifact in the Artifact Temple for last. And that one I wouldn't have yet. Did I get this one? Yes, I did. Crap! Well, I'm missing a missile expansion. Maybe two. This isn't good for me. I have no idea where it is. So I'm just gonna move onwards, and maybe I'll cover it at the end of the episode once we've been to the Artifact Temple. Oh, I can't believe I missed one. Anyway, let's forget about that for now, because I am gonna be kicking myself if I keep thinking about it. There we go, and this Tangleweed is the worst Tangleweed in the game, I swear! Anyway, heading on into the not Impact Crater, even though it gave us an intro. I guess it's because once we do enter the Impact Crater, there's not really a good place for an intro, as you'll see later. However, we have all 12 artifacts now, so let's make our way down as the music changes. And to get these to all light up again, we just need to approach the middle. Every time you've collected an artifact and come back here, this will happen, but not all of them. And then you can scan the ones you didn't have yet. However, once you obtain all of them, we have some spinning heads and lots of laser lights. And this guy. You guys didn't forget about Ridley, did you? I mean, he's the whole reason why we actually landed down on this planet. That's right, it's finally time for us to fight Meta Ridley. When the fight actually starts. Oh no, he's destroyed the way into the Impact Crater. I guess we don't have a choice now. Let the fight begin against Meta Ridley. I need to scan you first. And you have to get really close. Well, this is Meta Ridley. I've been over some of this stuff already. It's over in the Frigate Orpheum, so like the first episode. Now, his chest is his weak point. Nothing really stands out in either of the visors, so you're just better off with the normal one. And I actually don't have very many good tips for this fight in particular. Just keep aiming at his chest. I recommend the plasma beam because it fires pretty darn quickly. I think it's the quickest firing thing actually. Don't recommend using supers because I don't know why I actually don't recommend supers. He will try to dive bomb you when he flies out really far like that, and you can't hit him, and it's very annoying. But we just want to keep dealing damage to him. Now, Meta Ridley, in my opinion, is probably the second hardest boss after the Omega Pirate, depending on what difficulty you play on. In Hyper Mode, I would definitely say Meta Ridley is the hardest boss. However, the Omega Pirate in your first playthrough, maybe second, on the easier difficulties, I'd say is harder than Meta Ridley. Anyway, your visor's pretty helpful for this fight. Anyway, just gotta whittle away his health here. His mouth is also a weak point, although it's not the weak point, that is still his chest. So no, don't fly away. Oh. Now I have to just sit here doing nothing. Also, when he slams the ground or launches these missiles, they can destroy these pillars. And when a pillar is completely destroyed, it will usually drop some items like these 100 health units. He also shoots lasers, by the way. Somehow forgot to mention that. Anyway, I'm waiting for something to happen here. Come on. I feel like I'm close. Actually, no, wait, it's not half of his health, is it? No, Ridley, come back! Come back, Ridley! Anyway, now would be a pretty good time to talk about Meta Ridley as a character. He is the commander of the Space Pirates, or the general. You can say the general. Now, we've defeated Ridley a few times before, and the pirates rebuilt him to be quite metallic, or with using metagenetic infusements, though not just metal. That's why he's called Meta Ridley. But in saying all of that, I can barely talk because I'm somehow concentrating a lot. Meta Ridley is actually you can probably draw the connection between the Metroid franchise and the Alien franchise, as in like Ridley Scott's Alien vs Predator sort of movies, those ones. Alien vs Predator is a lot more iconic, I think, than just Alien or Predator in terms of a title. Because like if I just say Alien, that could be anything. Anyway though, there's a lot of similarities between Alien and the Metroid franchise, but Meta Ridley is of course attributed to the director of said franchise, Ridley Scott, and upon doing enough damage to Meta Ridley in the chest, come on, I'm so close. He's very far away right now actually. I swear if he flies off one more time. No, there we go. His wings will start to burn up upon doing enough damage to him. So he'll no longer be using those. However, his chest is not very accessible at this point anymore. Shooting him in the mouth, however, will stun him, allowing us to shoot him in the chest. Now, I don't know if it's with this version of the game, but in a version of the game, there is... Can you stop jumping on me, please, Ridley? You can exploit power bombs just like the Omega Pirate to do a crazy amount of damage. I think that's actually while he's in the air, not during this phase though. Anyway though, just want to keep shooting him in the mouth. I'm like shooting a little bit too late. There we go. And you do barely any damage now that he's actually... Oh, that was a quick stun. There we go. Now, for some of these attacks, if you shoot Ridley in the mouth at good timing, you'll actually force him to stop attacking. And I don't mean when you stun him like that. And nice! So upon taking off half the health from when his wings burned up, he will have his chest plate broken off even more. This attack here, as you can see, he charges at you, then he'll spin around with his tail. If, however, you do hit him in the mouth there, you will cause him to basically be stunned instantly. He'll start to be using double attacks now as well, once you take off that plating. There we go, and no time for a flamethrower, but I can charge up my plasma beam the most. So again, not really time for any super missiles or any variants. That's why I recommend the plasma beam for this fight, just due to sheer damage. And with that, Meta Ridley has been defeated, and the Artifact Temple does not take two intruders lightly, destroying their sacred grounds. And there goes Meta... Whoa! Explosions, much? However, the Chozo ghosts do return. These aren't tainted by the phase or no, they're just, well, ghosts of the Chozo. Of the 12 elders, in fact, that had the 12 artifacts. Which now gives us a way into the Impact Crater. Now, as there is still a bit of time in this episode, I'm gonna just quickly try and find out what thing I missed. Right. So I've had a quick look at where I thought that missile tank might be in, and in fact, I have no idea. I'm missing a pirate data as well, apparently. That's no good. I thought I scanned everything. So I'm missing one pirate data. I love this part of the game where you find out what you missed, and then you have to find out where you missed it. In terms of creatures, there should only be 3 things left. And they're gonna be right near the bottom. But I've got to check anyway. Come on, please. Okay, so there's 1 around here. And then there's 2 on the bottom. Okay. So I didn't miss any creatures. So I'm missing 1 pirate data. I'm pretty sure I'm missing 2 missiles. Maybe even wait, how much percent? I'm missing 3 missiles apparently. 3, I'm pretty sure. Well, that sucks. It sucks so much that I'm gonna quit the game. In fact, I'm going to quit the game to show off something in the, like, as bonuses. Now, it's not gonna save this for a bonus episode because honestly it won't fill up a bonus episode, and the next episode's probably gonna be too long if I don't show it off. So, upon going through the game, you might notice we've been collecting those tokens, specifically those orange and grey ones. Well, if you head into extras, this might look a bit different if you have the original GameCube, but you'll have 3 different galleries. First of all, the concept gallery, which will include some artwork from the game, and look at that. Look at how cool that is. I recommend you unlock these yourselves and you check it out as you go. It's pretty cool. I think that some of these are pretty darn awesome. Especially the creatures. I love seeing the creatures and the world maps. The world one in this game isn't too great because it's less let's plan it. It's more let's plan the maps out as opposed to look at these awesome environments. Anyway, so look at the magmors. They look awesome in that. Anyway though, so we have the galleries. You'll unlock them based on how much of the logbook you have scanned, I believe. You have your bonus gallery, which only has one thing in Metroid Prime 1, or at least in the trilogy version, and that is the fusion suit. Now the fusion suit is from Metroid Fusion, of course, which came out on the Game Boy at around the same time, and will replace the suit you're wearing with the fusion suit, which, quite frankly, I'm not going to do. And then you have the soundtrack gallery. Now this is always unlocked, however, you do need to purchase each of these upgrades with the orange and grey tokens. Grey tokens in particular are for the soundtrack gallery. And we've got some cool themes here too. And I'm going to be careful not to go any further. Look, there's Ridley. And spoilers if I scroll any further. But really cool. I highly recommend you check them out. Now, I am going to spend forever trying to find those last few missiles. And that last data log that I never showed off, apparently. My bad. So here I am at the Research Lab Hydra. This is where I missed that scan. It's a bit hard to see everything in the dark now. However, if I look, what panel was it? This one here. So this one here, the pirate data here. Don't know how I missed that one. It's just some more stuff about Phase Unknown, not too interesting. So this is the entrance to the room. This makes it a bit easier to see now. And it's just on the right side, right next to another one I did get somehow. So don't know how I missed that. Anyway, I figured out where one of the 2 missiles I'm missing is, so I will see you guys over there. So, here I am in the Chozo Ruins, in the Ruined Gallery. This is over next to the map station of the Chozo Ruins. And in this tunnel, now that we have the Morph Ball heading through here, will yield us a missile expansion. However, there is still one more that I need to locate. And I'm certain it's a missile expansion, not a power bomb I'm missing. Now, I think it's either in the Chozo Ruins or the Talon Overworld. You guys will find out, because I'll just cut out me running around for hours. Seriously, I can't believe I missed something. I can sort of believe it, but this, I have to say, has never happened to this extent before. Usually I look through all the missiles I did miss, and I'm like, oh, I know exactly what one I missed. But nope. Okay guys, I found it. The last missile. Don't know how I missed this one. I even looked at it and scanned the thing hiding it. I guess I was just too overwhelmed with the scans in this room. I had to destroy this with the super missile and scan that, which apparently I'd already scanned as well, to reveal these. I feel like I even made jokes about like Samus doing sick moves in half pipes or something. Maybe I just like hit this bomb slot and then just left the room for some reason. I can't remember, guys. I'm sorry for putting you in torture, or maybe you're finding my torture funny. If you do, then yay, I guess. Anyway though, hitting both of those will lower this down and let me grab the final missile expansion in the game. There we go. Show me that 100%. There it is. 100% of all pickups acquired. Another token achieved for that effort. And now, with that, guys, this has been Spiraling Helix. Next time, join me in the finale when we enter the Impact Crater. See you guys next time, everybody. Bye-bye.